What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FUT draft challenge. Today guys, we're going to be bringing back some draft challenges against AA9 skills. Last year we did these all throughout the summer and this year there's been a lot more in FIFA up until about this moment in time. So if you guys are enjoying the content, you want to drop a thumbs up, it would be very much appreciated. Let's see if we can try and get over 2k likes in the first like 30 minutes. I'll monitor it, we'll see what happens. But before we get into today's draft challenge, which is going to be the EPL highest rated FUT draft challenge, we're going to have 4 attempts to see who can get the highest rated Premier League only draft challenge. I'll go through the rules in a second. But before we get into that, today's video is brought to you guys by G Fuel. Of course, a fantastic energy drink coming in literally hundreds of flavors, sugar-free and only 15 calories. Is this right? Yeah, 15 calories per serving. If you guys want to get your G Fuel, use code NEPO at checkout using the link down below. And if you live in America as well, which I know a fair few of you guys do, you'll also be able to get the carbonated cans, which the sour cherry carbonated can might just be up there for me with one of the best drinks of all time. And I'm not just saying that, you know, Dr. Pepper, as you guys know, is like my go-to. The carbonated sour cherry, when I've managed to get my hands on it, is just fantastic. So, Lionel Messi leaving Barcelona, always nice. So here are the rules. The rules are quite simple. We have to take a Premier League player if it pops. The idea is to have a full Premier League team with the highest rating. Icons are a wild card. You can take an icon if it pops instead of a Premier League player, and you can use an icon in the team instead of a Premier League player. And hey, why not take an ex-Premier League icon by way of Dennis Bergkamp? We'll also get 7 chemistry on those wing spots if we want. And I mean, this just might end up being the highest rated icon for draft challenge. 2 Premier League icons in there though, guys. Ooh. Messi, Lingard, very nice indeed. We'll pop him in there. There's no other Premier League players. So, yeah, the rules just nice and simple. We're just going to try and get a nice high-rated Premier League draft. I'm hoping... Do I want to take Oscar there or Sosa? I want to take Oscar just because he's highest rated. I'm hoping we can kind of get like a 192 for a full Prem slash icon draft. But these Premier League players aren't coming too much here. I mean, Valverde would be a good shout there, but we'll take Gundogan. Another Premier League player links with Lingard. We could swap Oscar around there, who obviously is also an ex-Premier League player. Hilarious draft, actually. We've got 2 ex-Premier League icons, 2 current Premier League players, an ex-Premier League player by way of Oscar. Man, what happened to him at Chelsea, guys? And then a potential Premier League player now in Lionel Messi. It's rumoured, for, you know, obviously a lot of rumours are flying around and nobody really knows the truth. We'll take Jordi Alba there. But there are heavy rumours that Lionel Messi could very well be Manchester City bound. That is wild. We get Yerry Mina in there. Not bad. I mean, this is not good for the rating, but it's not terrible either. Come on, give us one of the big cards. Even though I have to take Premier League players, I would like to take Lala here. Even though I know I can't use him because it would be better to take Lala and hope for a better version of Trent. But because I have to take Trent, I obviously will take Trent. And then go in goal. I'm going to take De Gea here. Same rating as Alisson. But obviously Alisson has a team of the year and a team of the season that are both 97 rated that we could potentially get. And we've got something here as well. It's not what we need. It's not what we want. Leroy Jink. And then in up next, again, it's just not doing what we want, is it? We get Robertson, which obviously isn't terrible. It's a Premier League player. I suppose Kolasinac, he does give us a chem boost. We've got decent chemistry now. 94 chemistry, 89 rated. For attempt number 1, it's going to be Christian Teo. It's going to be Christian Eriksen, who can obviously go in nicely. Gives us 100 chemistry. And Kolasinac there as well. Keeps us on 100 chemistry. We've now got a full Premier League squad. And even both my icons are ex-Premier League players. And we're at a 189. Now, of course, because we are forced to take all Premier League players, Thiago obviously likely to become a Premier League player pretty soon as well. We're going to have to take Mesut Ozil there. We'll keep Lingard. I can actually put him up at right cam, can't I? Although, we're now going to take... Look at that Hulk card. He would get the perfect link to Oscar. We're now going to take Bernardo Silva, pop him up there. And that is the highest rated that we can currently... Oh, no, it's not. We can have him in there. And that's... I mean, he's got Shadow Chemstar for Ozil as well. So, it's not a big deal. There's Hulk again. Ooh, Kasper Schmeichel we can take. He's not higher rated than the goalkeeper that we already have. Let's see if we swap these guys around. Swap these guys around. Do we get one extra chem there? No. So, we're 88 rated, 99 chemistry. Maybe I'm in dreamland thinking we can get a 192. We are going to get, or we're going to take anyway, Ousmane Dembele. He can go on the bench instead of Duffy. Hilariously, we've actually got a really high amount of Barcelona players and a fair chunk of Arsenal/ex-Arsenal players. We've got Kolasinac and Ozil. Dembele's actually been linked with Arsenal as well, hasn't he? And we've got Dennis Bergkamp up there as well. Let's see who else is going to pop for us. I wouldn't mind another icon or two. Wow, look at that. 4 Bayern players all at once. Another ex-Arsenal player there by way of Serge Gnabry. We'll take Davies and we'll pop him on the bench. Now the bench is fully stacked. I have no doubt in my mind that we'll be able to get the chemistry from the manager. Let's go for another ex-Premier League player with Eden Hazard there. Throw him on over Mesut Ozil. We're at 90 rated now, so I might not be too far off that 191, 192 that I was half expecting. Oh, let's go. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. You do not see him very often in the draft. Let's pop him in there instead of Bernardo Silva. Let's swap him and Dennis Bergkamp around. Let's pop Bernardo Silva into the team over Kasper Schmeichel. And then David De Gea can go back in goal. Now, can I get any bonus chemistry? Yes, I can. Dennis Bergkamp down at centre-back. And we are now a 191 in draft attempt number 1. That is not a bad shout. And that is exactly where it's going to end. That is not a bad shout, guys. A full Premier League squad. Now, if we took out the icons, which we could do, we would be at... We might even still be at 191. I don't have to. This isn't part of the rules. I'm just interested to see what it would be if it is a full Premier League draft. So we'd put Mesut Ozil up there over George Best. So 191 is the rating that I got. Alternatively, a 190 with an absolute full-on Premier League 11. That in itself is actually pretty damn good, isn't it? Can we upgrade anywhere on the bench? No, we can't. Yeah, that's not bad. So a 191 for draft 1, guys. And I will see you guys in draft number 2. All right, guys, into draft attempt number 2. I actually think this is going to be out of 3 attempts, not 4. I don't know why I said 4. The draft challenges with skills have always been 3. Let's go for the 4-3-3 because the Premier League does have some very good wingers, Salah and Mane and Ozil again. Let me take Munir game. The draft challenges have always been 3. What do we got here? Riyad Mahrez, not bad. The 92 version, so that's okay. We're looking to beat a 191 with icons. And if potential, if possible, if it's there, a 190 without. And it's been a decent start. That's nice as well. We could take that Cristiano Ronaldo. So we've got a fairly high-rated squad already. Obviously, 3 of the 4 players are Premier League-based. None of these are, though. Let's take Son, just in case we get Son. And then we can link my 2 Sons together. We'll take Paul Pogba in that midfield as well. Not really what we want, is it? I need a couple of big players. Give me a team of the year. Do you know what as well? I haven't seen a team of the year Robertson or a team of the year Trent or team of the season versions in the longest, and I mean longest of times. We'll take Ginter there. We've got German that we can link. We can have to take Aymeric Laporte, which isn't too bad. We could pop him there, and that's okay. Come on, give me one of the big Premier League right-backs. That's okay. It's Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Obviously, we can strong link him to... let's swap those 2 over now, and then let's swap these 2 over as well. That'll get Ginter 1 soft link. Not ideal. Leno would be fairly good here. There's a 96 Handanovic. Rodak. Oblak. I'll take that 96 Handanovic. Obviously, he would have been 97 rated had Inter won the final. which, of course, they didn't. Now, I'm not getting any. Let's take Pope. I'm not getting any Premier League players or any icons here. I mean, this is pretty bad. We get Jordi Alba in there again. He doesn't really help out all that much. He's just a bit higher rated. Our bench could be pretty big. It's just our starting lineup that's not going to be great. We'll take João Cancelo. We'll pop him in there. And then we'll swap those two around and swap those two around and get a little bit more chemistry there. Laporte and Pogba now on full chem. So no Premier League players left. Let's put him in there to give a bit more chemistry. And probably would get more chem by putting Handanovic in. We do. We get one bonus chemistry there by putting Handanovic in. We'll be able to field a full Premier League 11. I don't think, and that's half the problem, is I don't think Emmanuel Petit can go on in there. That gives us the monster chemistry boost. Of course, we were able to take him over the Premier League player because icons are the trump card. And there is another icon for us as well with Gattuso. And that's actually very good because we could put Gattuso in there and swap him around with Cancelo. And that gives us 94 chemistry. I wonder if we get 95 like that. No, 94 chemistry and 90 rated with 10 Premier League or icon players so far. And there is going to be number 11, and that is perfect for chemistry. It's going to give all the chem we need. Sterling strong linking there with Harry Kane. We're a 189 right now with the two icons in. Let's see what pops up next. Hugo Lloris. Cheeky little Keylor Navas. You do love him for a Nanny SBC. And Hugo Lloris is going to be absolutely sensational for rating and for the team in general. The strong links to both of the players. Next on the board, there are no Premier League players here. So we'll take that 94 Lionel Messi. Again, we'll pop him in there instead of Pope. That should take us up to a 190. So with icons, we hit a 191 round 1. And we're looking to hit something fairly similar in round 2. We'll take Leighton Baines. I can now put Baines and Pope in and get a full Premier League 11. It is definitely not going to be an upgrade on the last time around. And there is a big Carlos Alberto. I'm going to pop him in there instead of João Cancelo. And that's another 191. And we can take Son off the bench for Cancelo. We might get a 192 here, guys. This could have actually been a big draft if we'd taken all the players that we had wanted to. So Jack Grealish is there. He's going to be the guy that we have to take anyway, but he's also not a bad choice either. And then last but not least, on the bench at least, it's going to be a Team of the Year, Trent. There we go. So he did pop up. So Trent can go in there. Does that take us to a 192? I would be quite surprised if it didn't. It doesn't. Oh, damn. Well, I'm quite surprised. I have nothing more to say. It's a 191 again with 3 icons. I have a feeling I won't have the chemistry with a full Premier League setup. We've got to take out Gattuso. We've got to put in Grealish. There's nobody else that would work anyway. Yeah, we just don't have chemistry in any way with Grealish in. So, again, a 192 for the second draft in a row there. That is quite something, isn't it? I'm very surprised. We are sadly going to have to, not sadly, but we are going to have to use Laporte in there. And that takes us up to the 191. How did I have a 192 before? Was it Grealish? Wait, what? Didn't I have a 192? Have I done something weird here? Did I have Aaron Wan-Bissaka in? And then Petit in there. I mean, that works better anyway. And then Ozil off the bench. Or is it a 191? It might still be a 192. It's not. Yeah, so I said colour me surprised if it's not a 192. And even with those changes, it's still not a 192. Once again, that is very surprising because that is a big team. But we get another 191, this time with 3 icons. I'll be back, guys, for the third and final attempt. All right, guys, into the third and final attempt. Let's go for the 4-1-2-1-2 wide. Got a good option and a good mix of players to potentially come in here. And we'll start with a Lionel Messi out in that right mid spot, which is probably one of the best spots to go for to take away Premier League players. Ooh, 96. He saved me there. He has saved me. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang as an 88 rated wouldn't have been ideal to beat this 191. I can't believe the last draft wasn't a 192, but this time around, we can't really fail. We are getting big icons. Kone, Ziyech, Havertz. All Ziyech and Havertz likely to be both playing for Chelsea. We get Lodero that we can pop in as well and get some chemistry off those icons. And then in at left mid, now we don't have a single Premier League player so far, so this is going to be a very interesting draft. We need someone, and they're still not there. Joshua Kimmich, although it's not a team of the season version, can go on into that CDM spot. So I think there was a couple of picks during the icon setups, but we're just not getting them. We are just not getting Premier League players here. There is Virgil van Dijk, the first Premier League player entering into this squad. Is there going to be another one coming in next? No, there is not. We can take Abdel Hamid? No. I mean, we can. He's 89 rated. Yeah, we're going to need just an extremely lucky bench here. We could take Aaron Wan-Bissaka. That would give us some chemistry. If we can get an Alisson here, that would be very, very handy, very helpful. We'll take a Hugo Lloris, being French as well, is very nice and helpful for some of the other players that we could link. So we're so far up to 3 Premier League players, but 5 players in the team in general, including the icons. And that is going to be another Premier League player in there. And he actually gives us some chemistry because this game is weird. And in fact, if we swap him around there, he'll give us some more chemistry because of the strong link to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Next up, Kyle Walker is a very, very nice player to get there. We can slot him in there, which helps. And then if we put him in there, then him in, I suppose nowhere right now. We'll keep Foster on the bench for the time being. Can we? Oh, Carlos Alberto again. So another icon, although it is a defender. We'll pop him in there instead of Messi, which is going to give some more chemistry to the team. We're going to need to put Foster in somehow. Just because we're going to have to start those Premier League players. So unless we get some good Prem players here, Foden and Cook are actually super, super helpful. I'm going to take Cook over Foden. Not only is he higher rated, but because we can pop him in at CDM there, we get a little bit extra out of him. And then we can put Kyle Walker on that left-hand side, which will get a little bit more chemistry again. And then Jesse Lingard or Mason Mount, the 88 rated Mason Mount, is going to give us some more chemistry. We are now very much coming alive with this Premier League setup. We just need one more Premier League player, and then along with the icons, we'll be absolutely fine. And there's Riyad Mahrez, ex-Premier League Carlos Vela, ex-Premier League Serge Gnabry, ex-Premier League Angel Di Maria. We've got Mahrez or Willian. It's going to have to be Mahrez, isn't it? And then what we can do off of that is put Carlos Alberto down at left back. That'll give us a bit more chemistry. Not much, but a little bit. We are struggling. We are just struggling. That's it. That's all. We're going to struggle to get the chemistry. I have a feeling the rating might be really, really good on this one. There's Serge Gnabry again, Dries Mertens and Pope. So I have to take Pope. I don't have a choice in the matter on that one. Although Pope is going to be higher rated than Foster. So that is a small win, I suppose. And moving on to the next pick, Neymar, Kolarov, Godin, Fuenzalida. So we could take Diego Godin there, 93 rated. I would have taken Neymar. But of course, Neymar has got much higher rated cards, and that does put us to 90 chemistry. I need just a Premier League left mid or an icon left mid. Oh my God. Like, hello? I also need all of the 99s, EA. Thank you very much. George Best coming in big. I know we've got 4 icons in this team, but we are now definitely going to get another 100 chem squad. I still need some big upgrades for this team. Mostly the CDM there. And we're going to have to take, again, Kasper Schmeichel. He does get onto the bench, but only just. I don't think we're going to get... It's going to be another 191. We need a big player for a 192. Is it going to happen? I mean, we can take Morales. He is 92 rated. He goes in over the 86 rated. And that doesn't quite take us to the 192. So this is it. This is the last pick. What are we going to get? Leroy Sané. I mean, I know we have to take Leroy Sané. We just can't fit him into the team. So sadly, guys, it is going to be three consecutive 191s there, assuming that we can get the chemistry, which we should do. There you go. Steven Gerrard comes on in. So 4 icons in that setup right there. However, some big drafts, 3 not 191s. And I did say, I think 191, 192 would be where I was at. I'm very surprised that draft number 2 wasn't a 192. But that is it, guys. So go check out Skills channel, see if he can beat my 191. If you guys can beat it too, tweet me, twitter.com/NepentheZ. Show me what draft you get using Premier League and icons only. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.